It's week 3 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Raiders, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we...
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. Off we go from Vegas. On the return is Dylan Laube. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Man in motion here is Tucker. He'll throw on first down with Ridder. That's caught by Abdullah. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, Ridder. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Ridder. Here's a screen set up for Madison. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. The motion man is Sanders. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. They'll go play action with Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. From the gun, it's Young. This is caught down that right sideline. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Young. From the right side and corralled by Thielen.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. To throw is Young. A throw on the move is caught.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Laube now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 30-yard line. In motion is Myers. They go play action with Ritter. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ritter. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Looking middle, and he's got Myers.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Down the sideline. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play there for the Raiders. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Madison. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And this time he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Velus Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Panthers 1st down.
So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Receiver in motion, going right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delayed game. Still 1st down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man is Sanders. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
They'll run with Hubbard. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. A 2nd down throw for Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on 3rd and goal. Here's Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. 2nd primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Both the start time, 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. On 2nd down, here comes Madison. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throwing now, Ritter on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Madison. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Clowney comes up with the big sack, and you can make an argument, Mike, that he's coming off his best season of his career. 9.5 sacks just a year ago. Now he's back home in the Carolinas, where he's already making his presence felt.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. On the return is Jones. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. To throw, Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panthers first down.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. They'll go play action with Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The score, Panthers 13, Raiders 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Laube now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's caught by Abdullah. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. The ball's out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the give, this is Madison. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. On comes the punter now as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Young. A hit, and he has lost the football. And fortunately, Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Young. On the sideline. Thielen there to pull it in.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Raiders offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. He keeps it himself. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. That one good for 15 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Abdullah. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run Abdullah. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Now, he'll air one out.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Ritter. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Raiders send their punt team out, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. To throw is Young. To the right side and corralled by Thielen.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet. They'll get him down for no gain. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Ritter to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the right side, here's Madison. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
They'll stick with Madison. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The tackle there by Shai Tuttle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Off the fake. Here's Ritter. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here.
Oh, they're on him with a crash, and he's lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, it's Madison. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Madison. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33.
Ritter. That's brought in by Myers. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ritter now off the bootleg. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Raiders. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd down and 9. To throw is Young. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Young. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
A throw on the move is caught.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. To the right side, this is Jones. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion is Myers. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on
Delay
time.
game, offense. Still second down.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Ritter. He's got Myers on the completion. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw.
He gets free. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one knocked away and incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Legette. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. From the gun, it's Young. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On 2nd down, Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, it's Ritter. That's caught by Abdullah.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to force overtime. And He has missed this one. No good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.